Hi, this is Carlos Cousins, and the following prose passage question is asking about what is indicated in the first paragraph. So we need to look at direct evidence here um, regarding how the author was changed by her observations, what the author's observations caused her, the author, to be. So let's go ahead and consider just this paragraph here as we go through the answer choices. Did it cause her to be agitated by the moth's fluttering? Well, the first mention of the words the moth's fluttering here occurs in line 3. You always want to look for one of these keywords if we're looking for what a paragraph indicates. Um, we see that the same energy which inspired every other living thing, the plowmen, so people here, horses, etc., sent the moth fluttering from side to side of his square of the window pane. So this moth is on an equal level field here with other living beings, including humans. Now, is this moth or is this person agitated by that fluttering? It doesn't seem like it. We're simply looking at a comparison. Um, we're saying that they are both inspired by the same thing, nothing more. So that doesn't seem like the right answer. Impressed by the moth's joy. Well, this seems good, maybe a little bit toward the end. Earlier in the passage, though, we have maybe this sort of, the same energies inspiring both, but then we're also saying, one could not help watching him, all positive things. But then we have this negative part in the middle. One was indeed conscious of a queer feeling of pity for him. I mean, sure, there's something where we feel bad about the moth for it not being like other living beings. The possibilities of pleasure seem smaller. And especially for a day moth. So the type of moth it is, even, it's a hard fate. It's hard for the moth to enjoy as much as other beings. It's especially, I think, in this case, the author, is that it even seems pathetic to be a moth and to try to be happy despite being a moth. But then we keep on looking at the moth, and again, there's positive things. It is an enormous energy. A thread of vital light became visible in it. There was nothing or little at all but life. So the positive here overwhelms the negative. We have it at the beginning and at the end. There's definitely some big words here, like enormous, vital, nothing but. It's definitely something of somebody being impressed here by the moth's life, how vivid it is. And that could be joy, since we're talking about pleasure. And saying that the zest in enjoying his meager opportunities to the full. So it looks like the moth is enjoying itself, and that is sort of a testament to how alive it is. But let's see if we find something a little bit better. Contemptuous of the moth's small lot in life. Contemptuous is very negative. This would mean that the overall feel, the overall observations of the author were negative, and contemptuous says that you're almost going to be looking down in scorn at this moth. And we're not scorning the moth. When we say pathetic here, it's not to insult and laugh at the moth, but to feel a little bit of compassion for it. It has a hard fate. It seems pathetic. You have a feeling of pity for that moth. So it's not supposed to be scornful. Distracted from her work. Well, we don't see any evidence here in the first paragraph anyway that the author was working and that this moth distracted her. So for that reason, answer choice B will be our best answer choice.